Hello everybody, it's me Skaahejo, and today we will be speaking English. Yes, English. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, there's captions for you. Enjoy.
Yes, and my name is
And yes,
TTplaysGaming. We will be doing a resource pack. So basically, what we do, both of us are currently making resource packs. So you might have heard of it. It's on my channel. He hasn't got it on his channel yet, but I'm going to make 3 textures for him, and he's going to be making 3 textures for me. So,
yes.
and it's the same texture. So in the end, we can react and laugh at them basically. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to deafen
Let's
and
go to
mute.
the video. See you soon.
Yes. Okay, guys. So the 3 blocks that we got today are diorite, block of coal, and block of emerald. And he's making a 16 by 16 texture pack, so I'm gonna try to. Let's start with the emerald block. What's the worst that could happen? Bucket tool, boom. That's very disgusting. Let me just Google a quick picture of an emerald or something. Okay, so now I have a rough idea what I want to do. Let's select a nicer color for this bad boy. Maybe something like this could do. I mean, sure, let's start with that, and then we're gonna need some, well, basically darker green. Can go over here, darken it up quite a bit actually, and then do something like this. It's not gonna look like this all the way. You know, we can make it cooler, we can make it better, and so on. There, here, and over there. And then there. And then we're gonna color pick over here, draw over that, like this. I think this, you know, I think that 16 by 16 texture packs usually are a bit more cartoony, so I think this could do something like this, yes, for sure. Okay, and then we're gonna add some transparency. Actually, there we go. Like this, adding it all the way around. Just gonna allow it to blend in with a bit more blocks than the original, I think. At least I hope so. And then add some random variety to it. And then on the inside part we can start adding some shades and stuff. So he hasn't made any blocks to his texture pack just yet, so I don't know what he's going for. Just kinda winging it, hoping he's gonna like it. Something like this maybe. And then we're gonna add the shiny parts. Primary. Now that looks terrible actually. Let's dial it back a bit. I don't think that looks terrible by any means, but I think it could use some a bit more shading. So let's add another layer, magic tool this, drag down the tolerability quite a damn bit. Oh my, what? Why is it still picking everything? Okay, that makes more sense. That's good. Then we head on over here, add a gradient, black to white, this, here to over there, settings, yeah, sure, that looks good. Slap this thing over here. There we go, new layer, bada beam, bada boom. Damn, I misclicked a bit. Over here, over there, and let's add this thing again. A bit darker on this one, settings. Turn down the opacity. Darken. There we go. Merge them down. Add yet another layer. Grab the magic wand or this thing over. Oh my, that's a bit too much tolerance. Okay, this is not gonna work. Just gonna take this, that's close enough. Gradient tool again. Boom. Really dark this time. Settings again. Okay, we're on the wrong settings. Now let's dial it back a bit. There we go. Now we do the gradient there. Settings. What looks decent? I think that's a pretty cool emerald block, to be honest. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good, except these are a bit uniform, so let's do something about that still. Turn down the tolerance to just one color. Go. New layer. Here. Or honestly, we could just grab a color over here. Add a bit of light and bloop, 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 bloop. Not quite that opacious though. There we go. Something like that. Magic wand to that instead. New layer, boom. Color picker this. No. Okay, this. Thank you. Like so. Turn down opacity a bit. Change the vibrancy. There we go, basically. That's actually pretty good. I could do that for my own texture pack. Like, that's genuinely pretty good, I would say. So let's merge it down. Save as. You don't maybe need to see this. And now we're gonna have to do either the coal block or an emerald block. And I think we should save the worst for last, which is the diorite, obviously. That's like no question. Okay, bucket, tool me up over there. Boom. Only black. No only fans here. Haha, very funny. Don't you agree? I wanna do like small coal bits visible in it. But okay, so there's gonna go be a coal piece there, coal piece there, coal piece here, coal piece there, coal piece there. Almost like a puzzle of sorts. So it looks, you see, now I can sort of see it myself. Maybe I'm overthinking it or something. But like it looks like a messy pile of coal, you know, like that's a messy pile of small piece of coal. Can refine the pieces. A big old piece down there. There. I don't think that looks half bad. Like, it looks like coal, you know. I don't know what you expect from a coal block. We can try to add some shading somewhere, I guess. Like, I want it to be noticeable, but not too noticeable. So I think something like this, and so if you look closely, you'll be able to see that. Okay, that's an interesting development. There we go. That's a, you know, it doesn't look as cool as I had imagined, but it almost looks like wool, but whatever, man. Let's make a new one. 16 by 16. Okay. This is the last one, and it's diorite. So basically we're gonna try to make it a tiny bit better than the base game. Which is probably gonna be impossible because you know, like I'm trying to get this done at some point as well. Okay, now let's do it the better way. That's affecting the secondary. We want to affect the primary, please. Like diorite is something you find underground, so I think it should look a bit like the stone, to be honest. Is this 16 by 16? This feels a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 16, I think. Like it's always gonna look like bird shit. I think it's just the nature of the block. When you do this sort of color pattern, it's always gonna look a bit shitty. I mean, you know, it's gonna look different shitty. Different kind of shitty, you know? I've been trying to pull these lines, but it's just not working. It's gonna look like shit anyway. Okay. So, I think it's... looks like, I don't know, a pile of bones or something. I have to do something a bit of this. Like he said he was gonna be a PvP kind of texture pack. So for PvP, it doesn't really matter how detailed the block. It's more like, I don't know. Like it's hard to describe what I'm talking about. But like this would be fine for like basically a stone texture even, because no one's gonna be paying attention. They're just gonna be doing their PvP thing, and every once in a while, be like, oh, that's a cool texture, I guess. So now this is somewhat decent, but I want to try to improve it. Something like that, and then we can maybe try to add some sort of shading, because shading always looks good. That's just a fact, I'm afraid, at this point. Here we go. This is supposed to be primary, so we can do it like this. Settings, opacity. Oh my, okay, overlay is a bad idea, and that's also bad. Darken. That's pretty good. Never mind. There we go. I guess that's sort of a direct block. I'm gonna message him, tell I'm done, and then we can laugh at each other's creations. If he's ready, of course. Otherwise, I might try to improve the direct block a bit more. It seems as if he's... I'm making a cold one. Okay. Okay, we might have a bit of time on our hands. Let's fix the cold block, I guess. Look, this is not a cold block, let's be honest with ourselves here. Let me check how real coal and stuff looks like. You know, looking at the real block of coal, it's not even that far off. It just has a lot of... like, see, like other people have the kind of same idea as me. Turns out I wasn't creative yet. This is just free-skinned redstone. What the fuck? No, that's creepy ass. That's way too realistic. I don't know. I guess we could go for more stripy kind of thing. Okay, sure. Let's head back over here. Grab our black thingy. Make a bit more stripy. I don't know if it's gonna suit his texture pack, but you know, might. Like, so, how to make this challenge, like, not that the other one is actively ruining your texture pack, so we did it like, you can swap out some of the textures and tweak them around if they look terrible. You know, just in case. I mean, I guess that looks a bit more like coal. There we go. Add a bit of shine, you know, white to every single one of these things. I think that might be a cool idea. Grab another one of the gold pieces, turn the tolerance down because apparently it's too much. Don't modify the original texture, that'd be a terrible idea. Grab your gradient tool, slap a gradient. Modify opacity a bit for it to look cool and slap it back down on the original picture. That's the process here. Okay. Okay, so something like that is gonna do it. But now we run into another problem where the orbs are not visible at all. So we're gonna need a black color, which is essentially completely black, and surround the pieces with it. That's not black at all. What's going on here? Okay, that's a tiny bit too noticeable. By one. Still. I think 3 is gonna do it, maybe? What? Close enough. Something like it looks a tiny bit more interesting. It's not really better than the last one, I'll be quite honest. I'll save these real quick. Really gonna say I love how this one turned out. Like it's got the bright of the old, but it's still like somewhat blends in with other blocks. This is something that you could consider hiding a bit, and it's the color block, total mess. Diorite, it's a daring option. Looks a bit like wool, but yeah. I guess we're now gonna be able to wait for Skaahejo to finish with his part.
Yeah.
Hello. It seems as if you're finally done.
Yeah, I'm so sorry it took so long, but I did some mistakes. So yeah.
No worries, no worries. Okay, which block should we start with?
Okay, I think we should start with the block of coal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wanna show yours first?
Okay. Well, yeah, I can, but wait a second. I have to take it from me. Yep. You have to wait some time. I don't remember where I put it. So, yeah.
Okay.
Editing this bit out.
I probably won't, actually.
Oh no.
Ha ha
Well,
ha ha.
what if I speak Finnish? You will then have to speak
No,
first.
please don't.
Okay, I will not.
It will be such a bothersome process. I don't usually
Okay.
cut out that much in my videos.
I have to. I have like 1 hour of footage me making really good looking things.
Okay, I'm actually really curious to see what you came up with.
I'm so like, oh yeah, that. I'm not going to tell, but it may or may not be the diorite.
Okay. Yeah, instead
I'm
of like finding the actual texture and sending it in Discord, can you instead like just screen share the paint.net?
Yeah, well, I closed it. I closed the window, so yeah.
Okay then.
I think we should put it in a Minecraft texture pack or something.
No, that's. I mean, you can do it, but
Okay, we will now watch each other's textures and then put it in a Minecraft texture pack. They will be in a different blocks, maybe the same texture pack.
okay. Well, here's my coal block. Enjoy.
Oh god, this looks pretty hard. open them. I'll open them now. There's my code block. Okay. You have shown yours. I will show mine. We will just. Yeah. Yeah. It looks really horrible.
Well, I can see the coal part in it. I mean, it looks like coal, I guess.
Yeah, but it's too noisy and stuff.
Okay.
Why is it? Ah, the streaming is not proper. Proper. Yes,
Okay, this is the coal block I made. It's also not that good. I don't know if the coal block was the best block for this video, but
yeah.
Okay, I guess we could rate each other's texture.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and give yours a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's for like a PvP texture pack. That's almost perfect. I would say like 7 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
That is more pleasing than mine. Well,
Okay, let's move on to the emerald block.
okay. Okay, my stream.
I'm actually
crashed.
really proud of this one. I think it's pretty good.
Emerald block.
Going live. Here you can see my emerald block.
See my emerald block.
Here it is.
My emerald block. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, dude. But I'm so sorry, but look at mine.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I do. I see the shine on it. It looks a bit cartoony-ish.
Yeah. It like the color is too saturated or something. But I can do something about it in a few seconds.
Yeah. I mean, It doesn't suit my texture pack, but for a cartoony-ish one, it's really good. So I think it's a 6.5 or something out of 10.
Okay, now it's like more like emerald for real.
Somewhere around 6 or 7, I would say.
But yours, yeah, I understand the problem of 16.
Yeah, it's a bit tight on space.
Yeah, but I made this in 16 too, but I just little bit edited it earlier. But
Yeah.
I think there's too much white in it, but
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like this part wouldn't have to be, but I think the shine in the center looks pretty good.
yeah, I would say this is like 5 out of 10.
Okay, that's pretty good, I would say. And now for no, it's the diorite.
Diorite, yeah.
I guess we can go with yours first again.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna just open it, and I'm gonna say that, don't worry, this will not suit your texture at all.
Okay.
It's a literal picture of bird poop.
I mean, it gets a 10 out of 10 on the funny scale.
Yeah, it's a literal picture of a bird poop, so that block is literal bird poop, so yeah.
I don't think it's the best for like basically any texture pack except a joke texture pack.
Yes, but you have to say it's funny.
Yeah, that I have to do. That's a funny idea actually.
I made it this as a joke, but yeah.
Okay, I'll share my screen now.
Now you're going to see a really HD. Okay, this is decent. For PvP pack, I would say this is 10 out of 10.
Okay, that's actually very generous. I think it was like pretty decent for a PvP texture pack because you never like look twice at a block in PvP arenas. You mainly focus on fighting.
I would say for like a normal texture pack, not non-PvP texture pack, this is 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I thought like maybe diorite could look more like stone, so I made it with these stripes here. You know,
Yeah.
that was sort of the idea I went for.
So it should be like white scale.
Yeah.
We don't want a bird poop. It's funny, but we don't want it.
Okay. We don't want your texture in the game either.
Yeah. I think my textures don't suit your texture at all. Like at all.
Well,
Good.
they're pretty nice.
This was
I
fun.
won't necessarily use
This
them,
was fun.
but this was a fun experiment of sorts.
I will send you the pictures so you can in post production put them in the screen if you want, so people can see them better, or then something else.
Okay.
There.
Oh wait, I can probably send you the ones I made too, actually.
Yeah.
There they are. So yeah, that's basically the end of the video. Thank to whoever viewer actually watches these. Very much appreciated.
Thank you watching this, and see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.